Thank you. Thank you. So make sure that y'all guys are working on that.
Oh, I put mine on the Google Docs.
You didn't send? Did you send it to me?
Oh no, I ain't sent it to you.
Oh, send it to me when you get a chance, please.
Okay.
Everybody doing okay this morning? I'm cold. I think I need to get some coffee so I can warm up. It's cold in here. So let me see what somebody said. Okay, thank you, Kenny. Thank you for that too. Pretty mine's off, but how do you turn them in? Okay, Isaiah, if you want to, because you know there was a blank form that just had the definitions, and on this other side you had to fill in the words. So if you write in the words, and you can post it, you can trim it and put it in your notebook, take a picture of it, upload the picture and send it to me via email. So I just see that you did it. Or if you want to do the form in Google Docs, and you can send it to me that way. On yesterday, let's go into a little something. On yesterday, we started learning about emotional intelligence. And who can tell me what they remember about what emotional intelligence? What is emotional intelligence? Somebody tell me what emotional intelligence is.
Can I take a guess?
Well, take a guess. Yes, yes.
Is it like you know what you're feeling and you know how to handle a certain situation and know how to control your emotions?
Okay. Yes. Now that is, you are aware of your feelings. You know how to control, but not all the time. Sometimes we're all human, so sometimes, but you pretty much know how to control your feelings, and you're aware of them, and you're aware of how certain things that may trigger those emotions. So great job. On yesterday, we went over. There is a gentleman, and let me see if I can pull up my presentation, if it will let me, and it will.
Miss Isaiah, I sent it to you.
You said to me, thank you so much. Thank you. Great student, great student. All of you are great students. That's why you're in my class. And if I can get this thing to work, I'll show you this presentation. So just hold on a minute. I think Google Chrome is not wanting to work properly today. So if you'll hold on. Yep, Jamani, it just popped up. Hold on. So how y'all guys doing today? How was your first class today?
I got out early.
Yep, I did too.
Who letting y'all out early? Who
It's
is
because
letting?
they gave us a worksheet to do, and once we finished it, they said we could go whenever.
What class? What class?
Miss Boyle.
Miss Boyle.
Yeah.
Oh, what she teaches English, does she? English.
Yeah.
Okay. So what y'all do today in English class today?
We read a short story, a very short story, then we just answer questions.
Okay, cool. Y'all having an assignment for her? You have an assignment, Johnny? Did she give you any homework?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're
But
gonna you're gonna get it done early.
It's 2 questions.
Okay, cool. Okay. I don't know what's going. I think I'm gonna have to go back. Let me see. I hope it does not knock you guys off. So if it does, I come right back on.
Where did the technical question at?
It's uses at the top, but because I'm not gonna grade it, it's still in quizzes, but it's at the bottom. It'll be under a thing that says survey. It'll say A quiz number 7. Give me a minute. Something going on with my thing.
Your mic is muted.
Thank you, honey. I'm just a talker. Make sure that every day you do that attendance quiz. Even if you're not in class, make sure that you go to that day and get it done. Okay, it's very important that you do that. But on Fridays, I will send out that email that says attendance Friday, and you'll respond back to that email. Okay. Thank you, Damien, again. Honey, I just be talking, and David, I just be talking. So on yesterday, we Miss Wright just told us about what emotional intelligence is, and we learned about the 4 skills. But I did want to go back over that again, if I could, because I want to make sure that we are fully aware. Okay, so emotional intelligence. That coffee sure does look good, doesn't it? So we learned that a gentleman named Daniel Goldman, he came up with a model. It's a 4 skill model, and it is dealing with, the first one is dealing with self awareness. That's like with your self confidence, emotional self awareness, accurate self assessments. The next one is social awareness. That's dealing with empathy, understanding the environment. The third one is self management, dealing with self control. How trustworthy are you? How adaptable you are? How you motivated? Social skills, influence, building relationship, learning to lead others. This is what it's going to be about. So the first skill that Mr. I think it's Goldman. Goldman, I want to make sure. Goldman talked about what's self-awareness. And again, that's knowing your emotions. This is the very first element of emotional intelligence. So being self-aware means that you understand you. You understand what makes you tick, and therefore your strengths and your weaknesses as a person and a leader. You can then start to understand why you feel and what makes you feel. Is it a good emotion, or should you feel a different way? If you understand your emotions, you can identify their impact you and, and those in your team. Is a path on the road to having humility, being humble, which is a much needed facade in leadership. The next one is social awareness, knowing and understanding the emotions of others. You got to be aware of other people. I think I might have gone by self management is the second one. So that's when you manage your emotions. You got to you have to learn to be in control of what you say and do. Sometimes you got to reject temptation to fly. What they say, fly off the handle and get mad. You have to be in charge of you and your actions. Every time you can't blow up at a situation, and then you can't expect to use that as an excuse when you have to be disciplined or when you get in trouble. Oh, I was mad. No, you can't use it all the time, because you're going to have to learn how to control things. Okay? So leading and adapting to change, you've got to learn to do that. Complete the drive to succeed and the initiative to think fast and act creatively and innovatively to solve problems. So you got to learn to do that. The next third skill is social awareness. Now, this is when you have to know and understand the emotions of other people. You got to know, sometimes other people, what may make them upset, something that you say or do, so you know not to say or do, or just don't. Even if you think it, sometimes don't even say it, because you don't even want to hear them running off at the lip. So this social awareness is the ability for a leader, and you're all leaders in this class, for a leader to understand the emotions of the team. Now, mind you, you're going to be working teams here in class. You work in teams on your job. You'll be working in teams to go to college, or when you further your career, you're not always going to be working with yourself more than likely. Some of you will be entrepreneurs and you'll have your own companies and you may just be you. But you'll still have teams where necessarily they may not be working with you, but you may have to get with somebody else because they do a certain thing that you need. That's part of a team. So you've got to understand to be able to treat people according to the emotions and how they react. This is called empathy. It's the ability to understand and see things in other people's, and to value, to know that they have views, they have opinions. So they should be able to express their opinions. You've got to know how to value diversity. Everybody's not the same. Everybody's beliefs, their traditions, their culture, and appreciate the organizational goals. This is a part of emotional intelligence. It is about understanding and truly being in touch with the complete demands of the environment and to suit the conditions. We're also dealing with relationship management, managing the emotions of others, and just simply social skills. Leaders with good social skills are often very good communicators. Leaders who are good in this discipline are also good at conflict resolution. Oftentimes I find myself, I know how I can listen to other people, I can understand their emotions, and I can also help to communicate to help them think differently. I'm a listener, but if they ask for my advice, then I will give it. But not all the time people want your advice. They just want somebody to listen to. So just listen. All you gotta do is listen. Um, know that they are experts in getting their team support, and also believe in leadership. They set examples. So when you're a leader, you set an example for others to follow by demonstrating the acceptable behaviors and values. Some of you work at McDonald's, some of you work at Bojangles, probably. Some of you work, so you've got to learn, and some of you hold shift crew, manager, whatever title. You've got to know how to treat other people. Just because you may be the leader doesn't mean you're the head, you're the one in charge, and you don't have to listen to anybody else. Just because you're up top, you need all those people in between to run a business, okay? To run an organization. And so, how are we going to prove on our emotional intelligence? How are we going to prove on our emotions? I strongly believe in a journal. I often tell people, get you a journal, write down your thoughts. When you get angry, write down your thoughts, write how you're feeling. When you go back, you be, okay, I wrote this because at this particular time I was feeling this kind of way. Journals help to improve your self-awareness. Writing down your thoughts can move you to a higher degree of self-awareness. Understand what you did, why, how did it make you feel or act? What did you do well? What could you improve on? Just reflecting on this every day will enhance your self-awareness and personal improvement routine. Calm. Now, just because you're running 100 miles an hour can be a blur. So slow down at times. When your emotions they start to rise up, use a 3-second rule. Pause, count to 3, and then ask why. A lot of times people could stay out of, simply I'm gonna put it, they could stay out of jail if they would calm down first and not act on their emotions because they disagree with somebody. The first thing they want to do, okay, they want to fight, they want to shoot somebody. Calm down. Think about what you're doing first. Why are you feeling angry? What can you do to counter this? An emotion is a state of mind. How you convert anger to a more positive one. What can you learn from this situation? No matter what the situation, you can always choose how you react to it. Be accountable for your actions. Remember, you have a choice in everything you do. If you don't already, take accountability for your actions and your decisions. If you make a bad decision, learn from it, but face the music and take responsibility for it. What I'm saying, if you know that you did something, just like when you're in school and when you come back to school, and if you do something and you get caught, don't get mad at the administrators. Don't get mad at the teacher because they call you out. Accept it, say, yes, I did it, and I have to accept whatever disciplinary action comes forward. You know you did it, face up to it. You gain respect if you do, and with respect comes leadership. You got to re-examine yourself. Why are you a leader? I keep harping on Jamani because Jamani said that when he took the personality test, it said he was a leader. And I can believe that. All of you are leaders in your own right. You just haven't tapped into what it is. When times get tough, it's easy to forget what you really love about your career. So this is all dealing with jobs. We're talking about careers. You got to take some time to remember why you wanted a job, what's your long-term vision. Every time that you get a job doesn't mean that you're going to stay there until you're old enough to retire. The job, you're at that job to get the experience, to move on, to make more money, to grow up the corporate ladder. Try to remind yourself every day where you are, where you want to be, and how you're going to get there. If you have a goal, you need to set your goal. If you don't make it the first time, you redo the goal again. If you're still unhappy, try to get to the root cause and understand why. Once you highlight this, you can act to do something about it. So goals. Everybody should have goals. Write down your goals every day, what you want to do. It may be your goals could be for school. Okay, today I want to finish my paper. Today I want to start working on this project. Today I want to study. Write down your goals. Everybody should have goals every day. Nobody has to see your goals, or you can share your goals with a friend or a family member. So these are my goals, or you can post them up on your refrigerator, on your door, put it on your phone. These reasons will give you motivation when things get hard. Turn negative situations into positives. Every time things are difficult, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Is there anything you can take away and introduce so the situation doesn't happen again? Write your learning points in your journal. Learn and understand conflict resolution. Leaders must know how to resolve conflicts between their team members, customers, or vendors. Learning this skill is imperative if you want to succeed as a leader. Learn how to praise others. When you're a leader, you inspire the loyalty of your team simply by giving them praise when it's earned. When somebody does a good job, let them know. Even your classmates, when they give a good answer, say good answer. Learning how to effectively praise others is a fine art, but well worth the effort. Remember that journal, record your actions, and review it daily. Polish your skills. I want to ask some of you right now, if a couple of you would share with me a situation that you might get, a situation that you look back now, you could have handled it differently. Would anybody like to share? Maybe you got in an argument with a friend or something, and at that particular time, what happened, but what could you do now? Would anybody like to share?
No.
Who Damon said that one? Oh, okay. So nobody wants to share? Okay, it's okay. So I guess maybe none of us have been in conflict. I know oftentimes, believe it or not, there are times that sometimes me as a person, I can learn not to, um, even though I know something and I know sometimes I'm right. Often when you talk to people and you know that you're right, they don't want to hear it. So oftentimes when somebody says something, that's no, it's like this, and they'll keep going back and forth, and I'm saying no, but I know I'm right. I have to learn, and I am learning to not, hey, if they don't want to take my advice and I know that I'm right, I have the facts, just learn to be quiet. And when they get something wrong, then they're going to come back and say, Miss Hargrave, you were right. I should have listened. I'm not going to say I told you so, although I may be thinking, I told you. Learn to listen sometimes. Learn to listen and just be quiet. All right. So what I want us to do, if we could go in, because this is all tying into careers. If we can go to our modules in Canvas, and we've already done. Did you review the areas from yesterday? The areas of EQ, understanding yourself to build and maintain a positive self concept. Did y'all do that? And has anybody, I know Jamani says he started, has anybody else started doing the key terms? I know a couple people asked. So have y'all started on your key terms? Are y'all there? So Jamani, how far are you on your key terms? Wait a minute, you just sit me. Let me see what you got.
Yeah, I did all of
Yeah,
them.
I know. Jamani, you know I tell you I do 50 things. You know, sometimes I forget.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't have nothing else to do. So I did them all.
Jamani, you better leave me alone. You know I forget stuff. Cause you know Miss Hogg be working. I do. I be working. Okay. All right. So Jamani, make sure those key terms. Are you able to print those off?
I gotta see if my grandma printer work.
Okay. See if you can print it off, and then you can cut it and put it and paste it into your notebook, so you can refer back to it.
All
So,
right.
so if y'all can keep a lot of your stuff in the notebooks, that would be great. I mean, that is what you call kind of like an interactive notebook. You're having it in a notebook, you can go back and review it at any time. So everybody, I hope that on yesterday you did. If you have not, you need to go back. The areas of EQ, understanding yourself to build, maintain a self concept. Let's go to day 2. I would like for you to do discussion number 2. Everybody work on, it says day 2, work on discussion number 2. If you want to, so you can see how things are made up, if you would go and look at discussion number 2, if you look at the one above it that says 101 my personality, if you look that up, you'll see that the person, they have made up positive and negative. We all have positive and we all have some negative. Um, so if you look at and don't use what they put here, come up with your own, create your own things. You need to create a table that has 2 columns, just like they did. Use a title above, my positives and my negatives. On one side, list the things that you don't like about yourself. Excuse me. And it may not be anything harsh. It could be you don't like that you let people get on your nerves about a certain thing, or you don't, that everybody has something they don't like about themselves or they want to improve. And maybe not necessarily say you don't like something, you want to improve. So if you don't, you can say that things, you can say put improvements, and that you, and then on the other side put things that you like about yourself. So make sure you can look at that chart. After that, let's see. So make sure you do discussion number 2, and then we have got a PowerPoint. I've got to pull up that PowerPoint. Let me pull up that PowerPoint and see if I can put it up. If we can't, I may have to delete it. So let's work on that. And I think I had something I wanted y'all to do. I thought. So after you do discussion number two, there is something else that I want you to go into. This right here, that probably will be able something that I want you to do on your own. Make sure if you want to right now, can you click on it? It's called Career Management 101 Works Value Sorter. I've given you the link. The first one says CFNC. Click on that. If you if you've created an account, if you've been on this before, either in middle school or high school, you can log in. But if you have not created an account, um, use your here it says you can use your school name, login name, and password. And then you go where it says under the plan. Make sure you click on that tab. Click high school planning. Click learn about yourself. Continue by taking the work value sorter. Be sure to submit your results. All these tabs and links take you to other websites. Make sure you do everything that it says in there. Complete that. And that should be all that you have to do today. I will look for some other items, but make sure you do your discussion. Okay, Shabir, I got your guided notes. Okay, so Kenny. Okay, wait a minute. Miss Wright, you said career manager 101 didn't pop up. What do you mean, Adriana? Come on so I can talk to you. And then Kenny, I will get with you. Adriana. Okay, somebody tell me you don't know how to get to it either. What are y'all talking about? Adriana, come on, tell me what you're talking about. Isaiah, what you mean you couldn't get to it either? Kenny, what's going on? Okay, right now you guys are supposed to be in modules. Once you go to modules, go to day 2. This is day number 2. I want you to look over that 1.01 My Personality, because that's going to help you do the discussion number 2. Don't do your discussion number 2 using the exact same words that you saw in My Personality. After you do My Personality, I want you to do the CM, which stands for Career Management 1.01, Work Value Sorter. When you open that up, you will see a link CFNC. Click on that. That's your welcome. And what you want to do is it's going to let you create an account. Keep browsing. That one, I don't think it's going to do much. So just look at that. Then I need you, if you create an account, let's go log in an account. If you do not have an account, create a new account. It should let you create an account. Let me see. If you go where under the CFNC, which is the College Foundation of North Carolina, if you go to the right side, you see the little thing. This will be like a little profile. You click on that drop down arrow. It says log in or register. If you already have an account, which probably you don't have one, just go ahead and register. You need to register using your username is going to be your login name and your password. Use your school login name and password. So whatever you use for school is your login, username, and then use the password. After that, you need to go down to where it says under the plan, click on plan. Then you're going to click the tab that says, high school planning.
What up, dude?
What's up? Who was that?
Jamani.
What's up, Devon?
Okay, who? Oh,
Girl.
What up?
Girl right there.
oh, she on here now. Let me see.
Man, bad.
What's up with you?
And what's the date? Is it 26?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Oh, okay. Freedom.
Oh, that ain't me.
Oh, no.
I got it.
Let me read it right now.
Yeah, this is right. This is right.
Hold on, Mr.
You all right?
Make sure I get the right IP. Oh no.
Yeah, you did. You okay?
What the names be at on here? See what name on there.
That one
The Andrew.
is.
Oh, here, right here, right there, right there. Andrew, right, right there.
Yes. Is
Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, you did. You did.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I keep this.
Yeah, you see that there.
Okay. Is this Miss Blackwell?
Miss Brown?
Okay. I don't know.
The blue one, the blue thing.
Okay. All right. Because I need to go see Miss Blackwell. I haven't
Okay.
seen Miss Blackwell yet.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, Jamani.
Jamani's doing good. He's doing a good job.
That's good.
He don't have no choice.
Oh, that's right.
You're welcome. So guys, are y'all understanding? Yes, Jamani. So look, and
No, I ain't saying
okay,
that.
so when you get onto that CFNC, if you probably have not created an account, so hit where it says register, then use your school login name and password. Then when you get to where it says plan, there is a plan, I guess plan for your future. Let me see what's going on. Let me see. Let me get it together. Plan for your future. Let me read it again. Okay, under the plan tab, if you click on the link that I had under the plan, then tab, go to plan for college, high school planning. It'll tell you what to do. The directions are on there. Then you do that, then click learn about yourself. Continue by doing the work sorter. So the work value sorter is what I'm really interested in, but I still want you to log on. So is everybody on that CFNC?
Not yet.
If y'all get on that, the directions tell y'all guys what to do, but once you go on that CFNC, you need to create at the far right, you'll see that little circle with a face. If you click on that drop down arrow, go ahead and click register. You'll register, put your name, your account to put your name, do your password, whatever you
Miss Harder, where is that even
go
at?
right here. Are you under modules? Okay.
Yes, it ain't showing up for me.
Okay, go to day number 2. See day number 2? What I want you to do you
Hold
do
on.
all that's under day number 2. It's only 3 things. The first one you're just gonna be reading. It says 101 my personality. Look at that, how they broke it down. Then you look under discussion 2. It tells you what to
Oh,
do. Don't use everything that you saw in that my personality thing for your wordage. Then you go down to what it says CN, which is career manager 101 work value sorter. You'll open it up. Click on that link that says CFNC, and then you'll create. You go to the far right. You see that little circle with like a little picture. Hit that drop down arrow. Click register. Make sure you put your name in there. You'll use your school login name and password. So your information there. Then under the plan, you're gonna click high school planning. Then you're gonna click learn about yourself. Continue by taking the work value sorter. Be sure to submit your results. That's all you need to do in modules. Continue to work on your key terms because they are due Monday. And I gave you enough time, so I'm not going to give y'all 2 years to get something done. If you have any other questions, y'all guys know that you are more. It won't let you register. It let me do it, Kenny. What's it saying?
you said click on the CF.
Yeah. Kenny said won't let him register. I'm trying to see. It'll let you do it. If y'all got all of that, if y'all got any questions, you know to email me at any time. You're more than welcome to go ahead and log off. But you are more than welcome to contact me at any time, okay?
I still don't see where you go.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
This on the home page of the CFNC.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go there with you. Okay, so when you go to CFNC, you see welcome.
Yeah,
And then it says, go to the far right. Go where it says, you see it says education professionals, Spanish, about us, contact us, and you see a little picture.
yeah.
Okay, click on that drop down arrow.
All
And
register.
I want you to register. Once you do that, use so you'll put your account name. Make sure you put your name, password. Use your password you use for school or whatever to log in with school, and make sure y'all guys write it down so you'll know. And then your email. Use your school email. And then after that, there's gonna be something called the plan. Under the plan, I guess after you do that, it'll tell you everything you need to do. And then under the plan, click tab high school planning. And then click learn about yourself after you get all that done. And then there's gonna be a works, it's called a work value sorter. You need to do that. And then you submit your results. And it should tell me, it should let you, if it gives you results, just go ahead and screenshot a picture just in case it doesn't send it to me or however it's going to be because I haven't looked at it. And y'all free to log off if y'all want to.
Dang, they want all this extra stuff.
What's wrong, honey?
They was asking for all that for the whole government.
It asks you for a lot of information, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right, so I want y'all guys to make sure that don't let this stop you or deter you. You're now going to be getting into things where you have to give a lot of information. When you start applying for school, you're going to have to give some information. But don't let that stop you because you're going to have people here to help you. When you have jobs, you're going to have stuff that you got to enter into the computer. You can't let that stop you. Okay, so just take it, do whatever it has to do. Okay, you're gonna be just fine. But y'all gotta know that sometimes stuff not gonna be 1, 2, 3.
What do you mean by NC student number?
Say it again.
What do you mean? Oh, what's your lunch number?
Let me look and see what it
It
says.
says NC student number.
Oh, hold on. Let me go on in here myself. Let me look at it again. Let me see what's going on. I don't know. You probably got a student number, like your whatever your number is. Probably, I guess it's like your lunch number, your student number.
I guess so.
Just right there, put that in there and see if it let it go, and make sure you record all your information.
God dang. Extra for the most.
And you can do it later. You can just minimize it and do it later. You don't have to do it now. Just make sure you get it done, okay? Do it and try.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I ain't gonna want to do it later. You work the most. Bruh, I don't even have ours freaking county over
Miss
here.
Hargrave,
Yeah.
Oh, you
whenever
said
I type in my student number, it resets my whole thing.
Ah, Lordy, Lordy. So why wants to reset? Because it's supposed to work.
bruh, if they ask for my street number again in freaking studio one more time.
And it might be something wrong with the website. Let me
Next
see.
time I keep scrolling, it's asking the same question.
Okay. For right now, if that is giving you trouble, don't do it. Let me go in and enter my information. Just check asking for my street. I'm scared.
Right.
Kenny, y'all don't have to be scared. This is when you get ready to apply for colleges and do all that stuff. This is a site that you're gonna be going to from now until whenever. Okay, this just like for me, this is a site that you'll use for a long time to come. Okay, just add your street address. Nobody gonna come and get you. Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
They
Finally.
want a little too much information because I like my privacy.
Okay. Well, you know what? Privacy. I'm gonna tell you something. When you're going to apply for college and all this stuff, they want to know your information. They have to know your information, and anybody can find out anything they want to find out. But this is a reputable site, so it's not going to do anything to you. They have to know if you're a legitimate person, because everything has to be verified. You can't go anywhere. You can't go into college without giving your street address, all your information. You can't get a job without doing that.
All right.
So they're not going to come for you. Don't worry about that, okay? You are going to be fine. I would never send you to any website that's going to do anything to you because I got you, okay? You believe that, okay? I'm not going to let anybody do anything to you. Has been around forever, so I know about it. Yes.
When I registered, it just went to a white screen.
Did it not let you go to that? Then it says under the plan, click high school planning. You see high school planning?
It's like after I registered, it just went to a white screen.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, and it may be acting crazy. I'm gonna go in this evening and see if I can rush it just like you. And I have done it years ago. Let me see if I can go in and see if I can take those steps that it wants us to take. And then I'll let y'all guys know tomorrow. So what you need to work
Okay.
on is doing that discussion too. Make sure you get that done. The look mini
Discussion.
quiz you should have done. Make sure you're doing your key terms, which you've already done. If you have not taken that pretest, you need to take that pretest. And I will see y'all guys on tomorrow. Don't sweat it. I got you. So I'll work on this other part, okay?
All right.
All right, y'all guys have a great evening. Talk to y'all later. If you need me, email me.